I say. Instead of visiting the webpage in the favorite folder, he tries to uncover the code behind the website. As you can see, this is the code. Which is simply redirecting the page with a location assignment in JavaScript once the page is loaded. It's pretty simple, actually too simple that anyone could have managed to do it easily. So I decided to make this a bit harder and I'll make it a bit more hidden. Okay, now check this out. Well, it's not that obvious, right? I'm using some Google Analytics code, people know that usually, and then simply save.js is simply console logs and reloads the page. But what people don't know is the fact that the script that's coming from Google is actually basically, that's it, I can the code, and I would get back the same thing, and people would think it's legit coming from Google and ignore it, generally speaking. Then this injected code would basically register a service worker, which would act as a proxy. After the page is loaded, it would make a request to fetch the string.js script, right? But the service worker would intercept that and change its content to, of course, redirect to this page. Cool, right? Big brain, very much. Well, not exactly, because someone else figured that one out as well. So I thought there was no way to find the code, and I pretty much forget about it and move on. Time passes by, and in the last 2 weeks, I've been sleeping a lot because of the code situation. But honestly, I was just probably being lazy using the code situation as a good reason to watch it some abandonment, or whatever. Anyways, during this time, I remember the same tweet, and I thought, so is there really no way to make code so you can simply view the source and see through it? Well, we can obfuscate the code and make it harder to debug, but it's not that interesting. We want to hide the code, not obfuscate the code. So I thought to myself, look, soldier, you have a mission at hand. You need to do this. You got this. And then I spent the next week just wasting my time on this. And that's how the Mission Impossible 9 HTTP protocol started. By the way, I didn't name this mission HTTP protocol because it's similar to the Mission Impossible 4 Ghost protocol, but it's because the answer lies in the HTTP protocol. See, the HTTP responses doesn't just have your HTML, it does have other things, such as the metadata, and also configuration information, the headers, and stuff like that. The HTTP response usually looks something like this. There's the response line, which tells the version of the status code. Then comes the header section, which tells the browser a lot more information about the page, like rendering type, the content type, is it HTML or is it an image, things like that. Then finally there's the body. Whenever someone views the source, it's showing the body about the header. Now I thought to myself, we want the body to be empty. So is there kind of a header that I can set, which will have all the code for the web page so that it wouldn't show up in the actual page source. So I went on to searching with a header. And of course, I resort to calling to a friend in the intelligence who is definitely helping in this case, and his name is
so much joy that it kills them with live and custom things and pleasure. But I decided I would look for some positivity. Since everything is about, murdering individuals in the most gruesome of ways, today we will murder people in the most joyful and happy ways. That's right. Behold the disease, hacking you to death. Actually, the most unrealistic thing about this entire scenario is hacking you to death is in the United States. I feel like maybe it would instead begin, I don't know, in Canada or something. Or like Greenland. Though he would always catch his crack and play games, but just never did I get that. As hacking you to death has all kinds of custom symptoms that will probably get absolutely ridiculous, but it has to start somewhere, and so we're starting with the dopamine boost. The infected have large boosts of dopamine now. The line sounds like it would solve a lot of the world's problems. I mean, it will solve a lot of the world's problems.
won't be anyone left to have problems.
You can involve a headache or minor photophobia. People tend to stand over. It's just being a neighbor. Harder here. And just like anything else, what we don't want to do is kill anyone. Sucker punch. To wind up nice and strong. If I remember correctly, I think this is the beginning in Virginia. What a specific place for people to get so happy that they end up exploding from it. That reminds me too, every time I play this game, it pretty much depicts the truth of the world. Welcome to 2022. People over there walking down the street. Are they happy? No. They're probably arguing over who was supposed to pay the water bill last month. Ah.
Before we begin, let me preface this by saying this is actually my favorite Disney movie of all time. One of my favorite movies, period. But I'm also a huge fan of the 12 Labors of Hercules myth, and I thought it would just be fun to point out how different these stories are for anyone who wants to. Let's get started. I think you mean Heracles, considering Hercules is actually the Roman version of his name, and this is clearly the Greek version of his story, with everyone else having the Greek version of their name. So, yeah, I'm Heracles, not Hercules. Why does nobody get that one? The Muses do in fact sing the legends of heroes, so it's really cool that they have that here, but why are there only 5 of them? There's supposed to be 9 Muses. Zeus did not single-handedly defeat the Titans. He recruited the Cyclopses and the Hecatoncheires by freeing them from darkness. Then he recruited his 5 siblings by tricking Kronos into scooping them up, and he even recruited some of the actual Titans themselves to his side. Heck, he wouldn't even have thunder if it weren't for the Cyclopses. Tartarus does not have a gate made out of lightning. It was guarded by Pompeii during the reign of the Titans, and then was guarded by the Hecatoncheires after Zeus was over. Zeus could never stop Chaos in its tracks. Chaos is the oldest and most powerful primordial in all of Greek mythology. Zeus is no match for it. Oh, that's not what you were talking about? It most certainly is not, but just demonstrate. Yeah, once again, the name is Heracles. Heracles. Hera is not the mother of Heracles. Heracles' actual mother is Alcmene, and he is the product of one of Zeus's mentions. Hera hates Heracles because of this, and does absolutely everything she can to try to kill him.
Fabulous fun. I haven't seen this much love in a room since Narcissus discovered himself.
Narcissus is not a god, and if he's discovered himself, then he should be a flower right now. That is not how Pegasus was born. Pegasus sprung from the severed neck of Medusa after Perseus chopped her head off. Hades does not have fire in his hair. As much as I like it, it's still inaccurate.
Choked up since I got a hunk of moussaka caught in my throat.
Moussaka was not created in Greece until the year 1920 AD, so not sure how Hades got that caught in his throat back in the BC era. Hades is neither mean nor ruthless. He's actually a pretty neutral guy. The closest things he's ever done to evil are kidnap Persephone and cheat on her with Minty. Even those are only certain versions of certain stories. He's never really been the straight-up villain of any actual Greek myth. In fact, he's usually pretty helpful, downright charitable at times. These two are not actual characters in Greek mythology, unless, of course, there's and Phobos, the gods of terror and panic. But those two are children of Ares and only accompany Ares on the battlefield, so why would they be serving Hades in the underworld?
Right. Everybody knows the instant. Wait for you.
Hades does not have fire powers, nor is he the god of fire. That would be Hephaestus.
I'm so sorry about that.
The Fates do not actually share one eye. That is actually a different trio of old women known as the Grey Sisters. People often confuse the two. Fun fact, the Grey Sisters also share one too.
So, let me check. Is this kid gonna mess up my hostile takeover for my reason?
Hades has never plotted a hostile takeover of Olympus. Hera has, though, with the help of Apollo, Athena, and Poseidon. But Hades was not a part of that. Also, Hera is the actual villain of the Heracles story. It's actually kind of weird how many Hera attributes they seem to have given Hades. If we're merging the Fates with the Grey Sisters here, then it obviously would have made a lot more sense for Hades to just take their eye away and refuse to give it back until they told him what he wanted to know. Especially considering that's exactly what Perseus did in his story. This planet's aligning ring is not a myth. The gates to Tartarus are always there, they're just guarded by the hecatontries, as I mentioned earlier.
Alright, first.
The time to act will be at hand.
Hades would never want to free the Titans from Tartarus. He helped put them there in the first place because they were just as much his enemies as Zeus'. Actually, even more so considering Kronos swallowed him as a baby. The Fates actually did predict that Heracles would ultimately Olympus from an invasion, but it wasn't by Hades and the Titans, it was by Gaia's giants, who are not in the film. I know this is going to shock people, but there were actually no elevators in Greek mythology.
How do you kill?
Heracles was not born a god. He was born a mortal Demeter. He eventually became a god, but that was way later.
Bingo! You're immortal! So, first you're gonna turn the little sunspot.
What is that? Where did it come from? Because it is not mythology. Heracles? The two snakes that tried to kill Heracles as a baby were not shape-shifted minions of Hades, they were regular snakes sent by Hera. And Heracles didn't just toss them away, he straight up snapped both of their necks. Hades knows every soul that enters the underworld. There is no way he would not know somebody didn't die.
He's letting all the cards on the side of the
The chariot of Ares is not pulled by a couple of dogs. It is pulled by 4 golden fire-breathing horses. And the chariot of Athena is also pulled by horses. It's true that Heracles had trouble controlling his strength when he was younger, but he never destroyed a town or anything. So he did accidentally kill his music teacher once. Heracles was not hated by his community. He lived on the outer part of his town and he used his strength to kill predators who were a threat to the townspeople. As a result of that, they praised him and called him a hero. It is cool that we have Amphitryon and Alcmene here as his adopted parents, considering they did raise Heracles from the myth, but where the heck is his half-brother, Iphicles? You didn't know about Hippocles, did you?
It was around.
No, that is one of the symbols of Zeus. There is no one symbol for all of the Greek gods. Every individual god